Out of the 800,000 people that watch me, at least one would show up, just probability-wise. Well, the thing is, then he gets pissy at the entire audience, and you know what, here's the thing, right? He didn't even have to address this person, but he did. He didn't even have to address this person, but he did. He didn't even have to address this person, but he did. So, being the fan of Richie from Social Repose that I happen to be, he just posted a new video and he was like, tag me in it and spread my name around and publicity probably. I don't know the reasons why, but I mean, that's kind of fun, right? Like react to it and then you'll be part of a club and it'll be fun and blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, by that point I've already seen the damn video, so I can't truly genuinely react to it. And I'm a very genuine person, so I feel like I'd be lying if I'm like, oh, let me react to this. Instead of actually reacting to his video, I'll just react to Richie in a very, not really react to him, but this is a very reactionary sort of video, very reactionary sort of moment. No, but here's the thing, let's talk about Richie. Oh, look at me, I'm outside the frame. The thing about Richie is that he is kind of a likable guy, which is awesome because obviously we want to, spread the love and blah blah blah. Make more people open to you and try to make the personality connect with others. That's kind of the point of YouTube. Though, I mean, I argue that this is sort of creating an unhealthy sort of relationship between the viewer and the performer. Because after a while, it seems like this person's been talking to you. They've been connecting with you personally, and there's some sort of connect of sorts. But the thing is, when the fans actually try to reach out and get to know him, then he gets all persnickety. He says, "Oh, don't hug me," and then kind of does a little weird excuse about it, and it's kind of a dick about it. I get it if you're like a germaphobe, if you have legitimate whatever, like social anxiety, blah blah blah. I get it, whatever. But yeah, I kind of feel like he's kind of been a dick to some of his fans. And especially the one thing that really changed my sort of viewpoint on him was when that one fan visited his house, when he posted the fucking address and location on the internet, on his channel. Like, you'd think, like, anyone would realize, like, yeah, somebody's, like, statistically speaking, out of the 800,000 people that watch me, at least one would show up, just probability-wise. Well, the thing is, then he gets pissy at the entire audience, and you know what, here's the thing, right? He didn't even have to address this person, but he did. Kind of like an asshole, because obviously this person showed up because they're a huge fan of his. They showed up to his house because they want to do something nice for you, right? And then, hell, your girlfriend's there, let's have a party, let's meet this woman, right? And then you kind of passive-aggressively post this video. Sure, you didn't address the person, but they know who they are. And you kind of made them feel like shit, right? Because, listen, if somebody who was a fan of mine found my place and showed up to my house, right, I would be flattered. And I suppose it's just the fact that perhaps I was raised differently. Perhaps I live in such a state of loneliness currently that, I don't know, any company helps. Even if it's unfavorable company. But there are ways to let them in, be friends, have a 10-minute talk and say, hey, I gotta get going, I have shit I gotta do. You can do that. They'd probably be okay with it. They'd be like, oh, I totally get it. It was awesome meeting you. Have a nice day. Bam, done. Then afterwards, you'd make a video saying, hey guys, sorry for posting this video. I'd rather not people show up to my house. Some people have, and thank you for being fans and blah, 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 but I can't really afford this right now. There's a lot of shit going on, and I don't know who you are. Sorry. But you were kind of a dick about it, You were sort of like, kind of digging that, I was one of the few people who actually super liked the headdress. I thought it was super awesome. To me, it didn't seem like cultural appropriation and blah, blah, blah. I think keep with the headdress. I love the armor. I've been defending Richie ever since. Like, I don't think he would actually associate, if there was no internet, I don't think he'd associate with the goth scene. I feel like, I mean, he might associate with the goth kids and whatnot, and I think they might think he's cool and what. I don't think they consider him goth. I don't think he'd be on the dance floor dancing to songs like Bela Lugosi's Dead, or like Lucretia My Reflection, or Frozen Autumn, or, oh god, I don't know, what else? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but, you know, he wouldn't be, I don't think he'd be into that. I think he'd be more into the songs that the emo kids would be playing and stuff, you know? But I mean, that's fine. The thing is, because I've been working with these scenes, because I've been around these people more, I realized that there is an actual thing that connects us. It's not just some ethereal ideal of whatever. Like, I don't know, there's a certain, I don't know, maybe he's got more of like a celebrity attitude now because so many people like. And then find out that he cancels the damn show, and then they look on YouTube and oopsie daisy, there's an engagement video. That's nice and sweet, but in Vegas, what the hell are you doing there? You should have been in Salt Lake City, Utah, performing at the motherfucking venue with Say We Could Fly. Hey, listen, mother, I was supposed to meet you. I was supposed to meet you at Club X. Be like, hey, I really like you. I reacted to your video. And guess what, motherfucker? I wanted to make an impression on you. I want to be like, hey, I like you. But guess what? That's not what happened. Y'all ditched on us. What? I don't know. Was it raining? Oh. When you are excited and you are drinking in the atmosphere of this macabre ambiance, you love it. It's exhilarating. It's exhilarating being. You turn around and you walk back in the same weather and it's changed. Because I understood my sister. It meant a lot to her. And my sister was like, hey, and he was like, nothing. Don't touch me. Oh my god, you're so annoying. Here's Miranda's lipstick. and then they just drove off like we meant nothing to them. You know, like it's no big deal. They're just a bunch of 14-year-olds. They'll get over it eventually. And that was my experience with my first YouTuber, my first famous YouTuber that came over to Utah. That's fine, you know, treat us like shit. We only give you the money that you earned, right? Whatever.